Hey everyone, today's Monster Hunter Basics video is going to be item sets. So item sets are sets of items, predictably enough, that you can pre-arrange and pre-select, and it's really handy to have multiple item sets. And in this video, I'm going to go over a couple of the ones I'm currently using and some useful items that you can combine together to put them together. So my most basic item set, it has a lot of tricks and a lot of fun stuff in it. It's technically not complete right now because I don't have a power talon, but I think I've got all the other items I use. So first and foremost are energy drinks, and I put these in a very specific order, sort of like beginning the hunt, the flash bomb, healing, and then like utility stuff, and then trapping. And then at the bottom of the list, I throw my talents, charms, and a stack of pickaxes, because it's handy to have pickaxes, regardless of where you are. So people that are still in low rank may be wondering why I have all of these item sets. That's because in high rank, you're dropped randomly into the map, and there are no items in the item box. So it's important to actually have a good item set put together when you start going into high rank in the Hunter's Hub. So the first item I have is energy drinks. And energy drinks, you can combine them by doing nitroshroom and honey. And I think there's one other method. It's like fire herb or hot pepper and something else, I don't remember. But nitroshroom and honey is the basic way I tend to do it. Alternatively, and maybe we'll get lucky so I can actually point this out correctly, if you go to the Browsewares Trade Goods, you can actually get energy drinks here as well. And I'm going to point out here that dung is a pretty important item to get a lot of off of the trader. Wyvern fangs and wyvern claws can also be pretty good to grab up. I mean, there we go. Yeah, so wyvern fangs, wyvern claws are also pretty handy to pick up because they can make you life powders. But for the most part, oh yeah, and nutrients. You need nutrients to make max potions. So you can pick up nutrients from the trader, energy drinks from the trader, dung from the trader, and the wyvern fangs and wyvern claws. So next up would be the paintballs. Paintballs, you can just accumulate a lot of them by doing low rank quests. Just grab the 2 paintballs that are in the box. They're gotten by combining together paint berries and sap plants, but I wouldn't necessarily do this. If you want to just acquire a lot of paintballs, you can just do, like I mentioned, a lot of low rank stuff, and you'll get a lot of them. I mean, I have almost 3 whole stacks of them just from doing that, just doing all my low rank crap. Okay, next on my item set list is flash bombs, and flash bombs are very easily gotten from combining a flash bug and a bomb casing, and bomb casings are easily gotten from stone and sap plant, and then yeah, it's only stone and sap plant in this one, no iron ore and sap plant. And sap plants are one of the things I recommend you go to the trader for and trade a lot of. Sap plants, honey, god bugs, and dragon toadstools are all things I go for my trading carts. Life powder. Life powder is a, when you throw it back, you heal yourself and you heal all the other allies in the same area for about a mega potion's worth of healing. Really, really handy regardless of the items you're using, and it's good etiquette to bring along life powders. So life powders are gotten. First, you have to combine life crystals, and life crystals are a god bug and wyvern fang. This is one of the reasons I have god bugs as one of my primary things I trade. Life crystals are, I mean, they don't do anything in and of themselves, but when you combine them with the wyvern claws, you get life powder. And life powder, you can have a stack of 3, and it's super, super handy to have them regardless of your items. It's great for SNSing if you're an SNS main out there, because you can just keep your weapon out, so your team needs healing, throw a life powder back, everyone will love you for it. Mega Potions and Potions are next. Mega Potions are a potion and honey, and then potions are herb and blue mushroom, or you just buy them. I just buy mine. And yeah, that's one of the main reasons honey is on my list of things to trade. It's also used for making max potions. So max potions, the first thing you need is nutrients. And like I said, I prefer going to the trader for this and spending my academy points on it. You can also make them with god bugs and blue mushrooms. I prefer, like I said, trading, because you can just go straight to doing mega nutrients, which is nutrients plus honey. Again, you need a lot of honey in this game to get stuff going. And then if you combine that mega nutrients with a dragon toadstool, as I mentioned before, another thing to trade for heavily, you'll get a max potion. An ancient potion is a max potion, basically puts your health at 150, completely heals you up. Ancient potion is health at 150 and maxes out your stamina gauge. I have an ancient potion, but they're not as easy to get, so I generally don't make them as much. So yeah, max potions though, you can carry 2. Highly recommend making those as well. Antidotes, you can buy them, or they are, I believe, antidote, herb, and blue mushroom. I just buy mine. Nullberries, you're gonna have to trade for them. It's actually pretty rare that you'll need them a lot. The main blights you want to get rid of are the Water Blight and Ice Blight. Maybe Thunder Blight as well, but Fire Blight you're never gonna have to get off. Oh, and Dragon Blight you'll probably need them for as well. Dragon Blight, actually, I think might be the worst of all those, but it's so rare. Like, I can only think of one monster off the top of my head that does a lot of Dragon Blighting. At least right now, for me. It's Nakarkus. I know Elatrion does it, and I know there are others that do it, but for the most part, Dragon Blight's probably your worst blight. And then Ice and Water Blight, it's handy to have Nullberries to get rid of both of those. And Nullberries, you'll have to gather at least one up, and then do your trading cards for it. Whetstones, obviously, you just buy them. You can also find them in the field, but buying them is, you know, preferred. Dung Bombs. This is why I grab up a lot of dung. It's pretty much you take a bomb casing, combine it with dung, and you get a dung bomb. Dung bombs, they are absolutely great to have for multiple monster hunts, because they'll cause a monster to leave an area. Or if a monster pins you, you smack them in the face with the dung bomb, and they will get off of you. They aren't necessary, though, because a lot of times if you're playing in a group of like 4 people, letting the monster chew on you for a while can mean a lot of DPS hitting that monster. But still, there's some monsters like, say, Devil Joe, you don't want eating you because he will kill you. So, yeah, you generally want to bring a stack of dung bombs as well. And then finally for this set, I have pitfall traps, shock traps, and trank bombs. Pitfall traps, you make them by combining spider webs with ivy, and that'll get you a net. And then you take that net and you combine it with a trap tool, and trap tools are bought. And that'll give you a pitfall trap. Shock traps are combining your trap tools with thunderbugs, and that'll give you your shock traps. Both pretty easy to make. And then trank bombs are, you got to go buy tranquilizers, and then you combine them with your bomb casing. That gives you a trank bomb. That's my basic set. Oh, and armor charms and power charms are bought. I think you need to be in high rank to have them unlocked. And then to get the armor talons and power talons, you need to hunt the Devil Joe and then get his talons, and you combine them with the power and armor charms respectively. You really only need to do that once each though, and then you keep all of them in your inventory and you get a boost out of it. Iron pickaxes you can buy, mega pickaxes you can buy, but you can also combine all 3 levels of pickaxe with mystery bones and stones, iron ore, matchlite ore, depending on the level you want. That's my basic item set, and all my item sets are essentially based off that. So I have one that's just add in cool drinks, because you want to set with cool drinks for when you go to a hot area. Same thing with a hot drink set, same exact thing. I keep an empty set as my number 4 slot. Oh, and I will note, I did want to have my bottom screen for this, but my capture cards was throwing a fit over trying to record it, so we don't get the bottom screen out of it. And then, I basically have an SNS set for each of those 3 basics, because this adds in the Affinity Oil, Destroyer Oil, Stamina Oil, and Mind's Eye oils. I would suggest, I mean, if you're doing a lot of farming, like for Cold-Hearted or something, just buy the ones you can buy. Otherwise, you can trade for them. You'll generally have enough points to support getting stacks of all of them. Yeah, and this one, for the cool and the hot sets, I think even maybe, no, not the basic set, that's fine. The cool and the hot sets, I'm probably going to have to drop the pickaxes to get the power talent in there. Part of the reason why it's more incomplete. And then for Cold-Hearted, which I'm going to be doing a video on that should be out later this week, I bring along 1 cool drink, a stack of mega pickaxes, and a Farcaster. So those are my basic item sets. You can also work in item sets for, say, Seregios for Steve by throwing some sushi fish in your inventory, in your bag. You can also do sonic bombs in your set if you fight a lot of digging monsters. And I think those, like the sonic bombs, I don't think I've actually combined one yet, but they take the Screamer sack and something else that I don't apparently have. So yeah, you combine Screamer sacks with something else, and you get the Sonic Bomb. And I'm gonna try to look for it real quick. Oh, that's it, gunpowder. Okay, so we need to make, I'll make a gunpowder just to show this off. So we make gunpowder. Gunpowder is fire herb with nitroshroom, and then we can there they are. So this will give us a sonic bomb, and sonic bombs, you throw them at monsters underground, and they will, unless they're in range mode, get shot out of the ground so you can beat the crap out of them. So those are my item sets. And I hope you guys learned something from this Grim Dawn, this Monster Hunter Basics video. Let me know in the comments below what you think, and if I should do more of these, and I want to try to improve them as best I can. And if you have ideas or things you want clarified about this game that I could potentially cover in a future Basics video, again, please leave a comment below. So thanks for watching, everyone. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys next time.